Hello everyone, in this 3-2-1 video, 3 minutes to learn one common thread. We're going to focus on one common thread of shifting the weight into the shot. Too often when my students think about shifting their weight or moving forward or stepping in, they're really thinking about their lead leg. So if you're right-handed, stepping in with the left leg. If you're lefty like Rafa, stepping in with the right leg. And I'm going to show you how the back foot is really the most important foot when ready to shift your weight. Now here we have Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic, Andy Murray, and Rafa Nadal. They're really hitting 4 different kinds of forehand. Roger is running around his backhand to set up to hit a forehand. Novak is setting up to hitting really almost a full open stance forehand, where Roger was a semi-open stance. And you have both Rafa and Andy really using a neutral stance, which means they're kind of stepping forward into the shot. And I'm going to show you how they all, even though they have 4 different footwork patterns, they really you shift their weight the exact same way. So when you're thinking about shifting your weight into the forehand, if you have to step in, step out, or use a semi-open stance, neutral stance, or even closed stance, really the back foot should become the emphasis of your focus. And too often my students just step in with their lead leg a little too early. I want to show you how the back foot, right when the racket is about to blend. So I'm going to stop the video right now. Right when the racket is the backswing phase is finished, and they're really blending the backswing phase into the forward swing phase of the stroke. And I'm going to show you how all 4 players, all the weight is on the back foot, and you can see that the front leg is off the ground. So when they're ready to really blend the backswing, that the weight is held back. And that's how really when you be thinking about shifting your weight into a shot, instead of really getting your front leg forward and kind of stepping into the shot, or even if you're using a semi-open stance, kind of transferring your weight to the outside leg, you really want to think about back loading, think about loading the back leg, and then regardless what kind of weight shift you use, the back leg pushes the body either like Andy and Rafa on the bottom, and then they step in, or would you see Roger and Novak using a semi-open stance and open stance to push their hips into the shot. But really what they're using, the common thread that they're using right now, is they're loading the back foot and they're pushing off the back foot in order to shift their weight forward. So don't make the mistake to always kind of thinking of, hey, regardless of what stance you use, I really want to step in or get my lead leg forward. Let that happen by pushing off the back leg, and you're going to rotate into the shot a little bit better. You're going to be shifting your weight. So this is where I like to really, when I talk about footwork, I talk about shifting the weight from the back foot to the front foot versus stepping in. So next time you're out there, really think of the back loading the back leg right before the backswing phase blends into the forward swing phase, and you'll see that your weight shift will be much more natural and resulting in a much more powerful and fluid topspin forehand.